Bayern Munich are on a collision course with failure this season. Week by week, they look less likely to win the Bundesliga title. At the time of recording, they have a 1-0 aggregate deficit to Lazio in the Champions League. And already here in late February, Thomas Tuchel has confirmed he will not be returning next season. And more importantly, Harry Kane looks like he's not going to win a trophy. There's only one man to bring in to save Bayern Munich and reverse the curse. That is Mr. Rebuild. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the default Bayern Munich lineup that FC24 has given us here. But the board have come to me and they want me to rebuild Bayern Munich with a twist. We can only rebuild the club with German players. Everybody that is not German is getting thrown onto the transfer list, and we're only going to be looking to sign German players. But I have gone to the board and asked for special privileges, and that is to keep Harry Kane and Eric Dyer in the squad, because I want to lift the Harry Kane and Eric Dyer Tottenham curse. And the real kicker, to make things worse, the board are sick. They don't want to rebuild. They don't want a long-term project. And the kicker, the board have only given us a 1-year contract. They want us to win the Champions League this season. They want success and they want it now. We are getting right in there. We are making this team bulletproof this year. Antonio Rudiger is coming back to Germany. A massive signing to our defensive player we need this year. £43 million is how much we spend on him. And we've lost our first non-German player. Alphonso Davies couldn't look more depressed to be leaving Bayern Munich and going to Arsenal. We've sold the Canadian though for 57 million. Normally, I would hate myself for making this transfer, but rules are rules, lads. The career mode wonder kid Matthias Tell off to RB Salzburg. Choupo-Moting is staying in Germany, £6 million to go to Frankfurt. And the Senegalese defender Bounassar also staying in Germany. Another huge departure here, another big name Frenchman out of the club. Kingsley Coman heading back to France. I'm hoping this doesn't come back to bite us in the Champions League, but Coman is off to PSG. And in typical Bayern Munich fashion, we're stealing one of Borussia Dortmund's best young players. Nico Schlotterbeck is going to be joining our backline here, the German defender signing for just shy of £40 million. I had to do it. I had to do it, fellas. I watched this guy play in real life like 2 weeks ago now. I actually went to the Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen game, and watching Florian Wirtz in real life in person shows why he is so highly rated as the future of German football. There was no question I had to do whatever I could to get Florian Wirtz across to the Allianz, across to Munich, and into this Bayern Munich side, because he is the real deal. So we are going to spend £120 million to bring Florian Wirtz to Bayern Munich. All right, I didn't get the most amount of money for this, and this might hurt us domestically, but when I saw this club come in and wanting to sign Matthias de Ligt, I thought I would accept it just for the chaos and like the mind screwing of if this happened in real life. I could give you 10 guesses. You probably won't get this club's name, but we sold Matthias de Ligt to VfL Wolfsburg. Fair play to Wolfsburg. They come in and get themselves a star defender. And we're probably going to need to go in for another defender here, as Upamecano is swapping places with Rudiger essentially. Also sold the young Moroccan defender Adam Arsnou. And we sell ourselves another Moroccan right back here, as Maroui is off to Roma. This game is so coded to wanting us to have Moroccan right backs. We get offered Hakimi for Musiala. Number one, we need him in this German side, but I would not be selling him regardless. In fact, that release clause, which I just noticed, worries me. We need to go in, get a new contract sorted here and get that off. Perfect. We've taken a defender from Dortmund. Now we're going to take one from Leverkusen. Another man that I got to watch absolutely dominate in real life a few weeks ago, Jonathan Tah, making the move down to Munich. In real life, Bayern Munich didn't win this trophy. I watched this game on TV and Bayern Munich lost the Super Cup. Harry Kane, can he win his first trophy? Early into this, yes he can. Harry Kane is going to win a trophy. It's only the German Super Cup, but that is a good start. With the formation we are rolling with though, I feel like we need Harry Kane some striker help up top. There's no superstar German strikers at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and sign Karim Adeyemi. He can play striker, convert him there, and have him back there full time. He's rapid. Please, EA, be kind to me. Don't make it too long for him to get converted. It is okay, 10 to 7 weeks. I can live with that. There are still so many players that we need to get rid of. I'm gonna have to release them if we can't get offers for them by the end of the window. And like with the money that these players have next to them, we could use that extra 150 million to build out the bones of the squad. Once again, I'm calling on the EA gods to be kind to us. us. Gonna make a start on building out the bones of the squad here though, lads. We're gonna sign Berisha. I've definitely overpaid for him, but he is a really handy backup in case either we get an injury at striker or maybe Adeyemi doesn't live up to expectations. Berisha is gonna be joining us from Hoffenheim. But we're here on deadline day. We haven't received a transfer offer in, I wanna say, 3 weeks to a month. We have got not many options left. Let's see if a transfer offer can come through and we can sell, at least get 30 million pounds or so. I've almost accepted that we're not going to get any money for these guys, so we just need to use the money we have now to make some signings on deadline day. We're going to get ourselves another backup midfielder, Felix Nmecha, joining us from Borussia Dortmund. Man, this is not looking good. Literally no transfer offers in a month. Surely if this was real life and Bayern Munich came out and said they were selling the players they are, we would have teams lining up on our door to try signing them. But it's not going to happen. An hour left and we're going to have to let these guys go on a free. Lovro Zonarek releasing 115,000 down the drain. Konrad Lehmer down the drain, 3.9 mil. Sasha Bowie, I mean, this one makes sense given he just joined in real life, but another 3 mil down the drain. Kim, you can't tell me that nobody doesn't want Kim Min-jae. Not even Napoli wanted to re-sign him. Rafael Guerrero's gone. And the final one, Daniel Peretz, he's also out of here. So our squad is now officially eligible for the challenge, but we've got a lot of moving pieces. We need to convert Adeyemi into a striker. We need him to grow. And I'm also trying to convert Jamal Musiala to a left midfielder. That's going to take a little longer. It's a little bit of a gamble, but we had to go for a way. We had to find a way to have Musiala and Florian Wirtz both in the same starting 11. But we need to get out of this group in the Champions League. Group A, in this one season mission, the board have given us the 1-year contract and it could all be over if we don't get out of the Champions League group stages. And we start off with a massive challenge. At home against Manchester United. Manuel Neuer injured for this game, so Van Ulrich is going to be joining the goalkeeping position. He's going to be joining us in between the sticks. We need to get off to a strong start in the Champions League group stages, which we kind of do. Goretzka saves us in the second half, but we share the points with United. Second game of the group stages, away in Denmark. The squad's a bit of a mess. Manuel Neuer back from injury though, and we get our first win of the group stages. Sane with a brace. By now, I thought we would have had at least Adeyemi upgraded to a striker. Regardless, we're away in Turkey. Come on, lads. Continue this undefeated start. Neuer's back to full strength, but it doesn't matter. Former Bundesliga player Kamir, is it Kamir or Kareem? Anyway, Demirbay, the defensive midfielder, gets a late equalizer for Galatasaray. It happened, lads. It finally happened. It took us to late October, but we can now convert Adeyemi to a striker. I'm praying that this gets him up higher. It does not. It keeps him at an 81. Shooting stats looking decent though. I wish we had more time to really develop Adeyemi, but for now we're going to throw the poacher playstyle on him so that we can focus specifically on the striker related stats. Still got about 18 to 10 weeks though for Jamal Musiala, which is frustrating but not unexpected. I'll throw my hands up and admit that we were definitely taking a bit of a gamble with this strategy, but still to be determined whether it pays off. Halfway through the group stages though, and this is anybody's group. We currently sit top of the group, but man, you know, we could be down by 3rd if we lose this next game. This game is massive. At home, Galatasaray. Can we get ourselves top of the group? No, it's another draw. This time it's Harry Kane saving us. Oh my God, this might come down to the final day. Or Copenhagen. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Copenhagen definitely helped us out big time there. Copenhagen helped us out with that win over Man United, but now that means we could be last. We could be last in the group if things don't go our way in this game. We must put Copenhagen to the sword. Looking for our second win, and we get it. Our second win in the Champions League group stages. Florian Wirtz, Jonathan Tah, the Leverkusen lads helping us out. And we get a massive boost ahead of our final group stage game. Musiala, officially now a left midfielder. We're not safe though. A point will get us through to the knockout rounds, but we've got Manchester United. Man, we need the result. We need the result here. If we lose here and other results don't go our way, this could be the end of the video. This could be our 1-year contract torn up and thrown in the bin, Thomas Tuchel style, and we get the point. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We get the point. And it's a draw between Copenhagen and Galatasaray as well, so we would have been through to the knockout rounds regardless. Brilliant. Step 1 complete. Here we are though on the first 1st of January. I know our goal isn't to win the Bundesliga, and to be fair, the Bundesliga doesn't mean anything in today's video, but we are crushing it, doing what Bayern Munich couldn't do in real life. The big one though, the Champions League. We went undefeated in the group stages, as expected, ourselves and Man United through to the knockout rounds, and in the round of 16, we're going to be facing Feyenoord. I was kind of hoping that we would get matched up with Lazio in the round of 16, but I'm not complaining regardless. Feyenoord is a game on paper that we should be winning. We need to make sure we live up to it though. Let's get off to a strong start. Unlike Bayern Munich in real life, first leg it's a 1-1 draw. That is not ideal. We dominate in the stats, but Feyenoord hold on, and we're going to have a game on our hands for the second leg here in Munich. We need to keep Santiago Jimenez quiet for this second leg. Come on, lads. At home, 1-1. Get it done. Get through to the quarterfinals. We do it, but we do it late. That is not a great omen. Harry Kane, though, is going to get himself a brace. We're through to the quarterfinals. I mean, it doesn't matter how we do it as long as we get there. But I thought we should be knocking down a team like Feyenoord. We should have been putting them to the sword. Showtime, baby. Showtime. Borussia Dortmund, an all-German affair. One of the big rivalries in German football. It's time for the classic in the Champions League quarterfinals. Come on, Bayern. For video purposes, I'm going to be cheering on Bayern Munich in this one, obviously. In real life, I'd probably be leaning towards Borussia Dortmund, but putting my favoritism of Dortmund to the side, not that I have a German club, but I definitely have a soft spot for them. We're putting that to the side, and we are trying to get a win here in the first leg. And it's a 2-2 draw. They brought in Raphael Varane. Adeyemi scores against his former side, but we're going to go to Signal Iduna Park, and everything hangs in the balance once again. Am I going to be unemployed in the morning, or are we going to live to fight another day away at the Signal Iduna Park? So many players we have signed from Borussia Dortmund. This would be so upsetting, embarrassing if we lose out to them. And we do not. We survive. Adeyemi again. Harry Kane. We're off to the semi-finals. Come on. Let's go. But if we want to get to a Champions League final, we're going to have to do it the hard way. We have the reigning champions, Manchester City. I mean, it would have been nice to get FC Porto, but it is what it is. Let's hope Porto can get a win against Real Madrid, and we can get the win here against City. First leg, away at the Etihad, taking on Manchester City. Adeyemi and Musiala, it's good to see them growing in their new positions. Can we get a result to take back? Oh my God, we get more than a result. It gets better and better. Not only have we bagged ourselves a massive 2-0 result on the road, but Haaland gets a red card, meaning he is suspended for the second leg. Oh my God. How did the other game go? It was I guess they haven't played yet? Yeah, we're not going to be versing Porto. They have been demolished 6-1 on aggregate. So let's just go and get ourselves our result against Man City and line up a huge Champions League final against Real Madrid. Leroy Sané drops to the bench against his former side. Serge Gnabry in. We're at home. A 2-0 advantage. Man City are a team that could definitely overturn this, but we just need to get the job done. Get through to the Champions League final and get there unscathed. Come on, Bayern Munich. Oh, it's a 1-0 loss, but it doesn't matter. No injuries, no suspensions, no Haaland means we're going to a Champions League final to face Real Madrid. This matchup is going to be unbelievable. Will our 1-year legacy at Bayern Munich result in a Champions League title or heartbreak? We already get a Bundesliga title next to our name. We almost bottled that, finishing 3 points ahead of Leverkusen. We won the German Super Cup, as we all know, but we didn't win the DFB Pokal. We made it to the semi-finals, where we lost to Borussia Dortmund. Harry Kane absolutely crushed it this season though, fellas. 28 goals for him, 16 for Adeyemi, plus 4 growth. Verts up to an 89. This is all great to see, but it's going to mean nothing if we can't win the Champions League final. We're away at Wembley Stadium, just like real life. Will this be the result in real life this year? Bayern Munich are going to have to overturn their deficit against Lazio, but this is huge. Wembley Stadium, Harry Kane's former home ground for a year. It's Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Musiala trying to slide that one there. Adeyemi dragging in the defender nicely. It's Musiala along the ground. Harry Kane, lay it. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that almost worked out brilliantly. We tried again on the volley, but it's not to be. Go. In behind. Verts. Surely. There it is. Adeyemi makes it 1-0. This is the perfect start. Every pass is where we want it to go. This is a great sign. Real Madrid have definitely settled into this game now, though. They're starting to get their passes together. The three at the back has left us exposed. Vinicius laying that one off, trying to block any shooting angles. They get the shot off. Terrible touch from Immobile, and that is a huge plus for us. Vinicius down the line here. Kimmich dropping back. Gonna hold center and use R1 to defend. Bellingham can't get him space. Good block from Rudiger, but it is gonna be a corner. Get that one away. Back post, Luka Modric. Not known for his heading prowess, but he should be scoring that. Bellingham, he's got us done for pace here. He's done us with the move. That's a great ball. What a smother from Neuer. What a terrible touch from Bellingham. Valverde, Real Madrid have the numbers. They're going to lay it off to Rodrigo. We're trying to make the block. Big block, Kimmich. It falls back. Chouamini takes the shot, hits the crossbar. Straight at Neuer. Nah. Real Madrid could not score a root in a brothel. We have absolutely parked the bus since we got the goal. We've had no attacking momentum, but Real Madrid just can't score. Man, I'm playing like shit, and so are they in front of goal. This could be the game here. 91st minute. They're going to put that one into the box, get it away. Harry Kane gets it away, and it might be his head that wins him a Champions League title. What a roller coaster. Bayern Munich, if you're looking for a new manager, I'm happy to make the move for a year to Munich and put all the pressure next to my name, but on a 1-year contract. Being only able to sign German players, we have done what Bayern Munich haven't been able to in a decade, and that is win a Champions League title. Manuel Neuer lifts it, Harry Kane to his side. Lads, if you enjoyed this different Bayern Munich review, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video.